Sawubona Mzansi and welcome to this evening's MIH Live. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. We've been having some issues on our side with regards to electricity, but that is sorted right now. So MIH is up and running. I'll create a video about it. I've been feeling a little bit sickly lately. So yeah, I've been taking it a bit easy also. So yes, MIH is up and running once again, and we are ready to go with the new work and continue with our deep linking project. So that's what we were working on last week, is sorting out deep linking. So for those that aren't aware of what deep linking is a concept inside app development, which is basically allows when someone clicks on the link to your application or to your website, it directs them over to your application itself instead of taking you to a website. An example of that is Takealot. So when someone shares a Takealot product with you and you click on the link, say it's on WhatsApp or wherever you click on that link, instead of taking it to Takealot's website for you to view it over there, navigates you into the application to that specific page itself. So that's called deep linking, and that's what we are working on with MIH. So the reason why we are doing that is we want to implement something like this for any businesses inside the Mzansi directory or inside MIH. So someone can scan on the QR code. Once you scan on this QR code, it'll take you or it'll navigate you directly through to their business profile, where you can bookmark them, add them as a favorite, and all of those kind of things. We'll think of the logistics around that and we'll move forward from there. Yes, but thank you so much for joining. So we are going to switch over right now, so you are able to see our screen. Let me do that now. Switch. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You should be able to see my screen now, and I'll switch over for the rest of the people. So switch. Let's switch this. Perfect. Yeah. So if you're looking on the screen right now, you will see that this is our in progress section, and we are looking at the deep linking bit. So this deep linking bit is what we are working on. I did watch some tutorial videos to figure it out. But yeah, so our authentication page, Sawubona Mom, Sawubona, nice to see you here. I hope everything is sounding good and looking good over on the Twitch's side. Thank you so much. So what we've done is we've completed the MIH authentication. So that's sign in and registration or create an account. Perfect, thank you. Then we have the MIH auth forgot password, which is also completed. And our reset password or password reset is completed, but we need to do further testing on our side in order to see if it is in fact working. Then the MIH home, personal profile, Mzansi wallet, patient profile, Mzansi directory, calendar, Mzansi AI, calculator, access controls, which needs some testing. About MIH, our test package is all completed. But what's next, or what we need to complete next, or what we're going to do today is the business profile and the patient manager. So we'll jump into that right now. Let's minimize this and let's push all of this code into or let's commit this code. I think that's the right terminology to use. So I'm going to commit this code right now. MIH auth forgot and reset router update. Perfect. So I'll do that, and then yes, then we can go ahead and have a look at our previous one. Let's close. Okay, I don't want to close all of it. So, okay. All right, perfect. So let's head over to the business profile and see what we can do over there. So that would be under Mzansi directory, business profile. Sorry, I'm just loading it up for you. Give me 1 second. And we have this. And then we have the tools. We can open the tools from here. Cool. So this is our code for the business profile. To edit your business profile specifically. So first things, we have to come here, and this is Mzansi business profile view. We need to add another root to our screen. So let's scroll down and look for that. Business profile setup, business profile management. This is it. So I'm gonna V down, 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 down. Uncomment it. Then I'm going to delete it, and then we can go up. Up, 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 up. Where is this? Yeah, there's it over here. So I should be able to paste it just above here, Shift P, and we can get started from now. So this is our root. So basically what this is saying is, if someone enters this root, where's this one? If someone enters this route, which is business profile manage, it'll take them to the business profile. So that's what this is saying. But we need to have something over here to say, oh, we can steal some code from below. Yo, excuse me. So let's yank 5 down. Yank 5, yo. Yank 5 down, and then we can head up. And we should be able just to paste it here. Delete this, and we shouldn't have an exclamation over here. So now it's saying if there's no arguments passed through, it's going to take you to the home screen. And then I think this might be the issue. Yeah, but anyway, it's going to take you to the home screen. Else it's going to take you to the business profile. So next thing that we'll have to do is update our tile. So the tile, let's open up the test version of MIH, which is this. I'll just log in with the test profile. And these are the different tiles or packages that open up the specific. I'm seeing the likes flood through. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Pt.4, thank you so much. So this is the different tiles that MIH has to offer you. I think you are able to see everything, but let's shrink it down a little bit. And I'll bring it over here. Yeah, so now you should be able to see everything over on TikTok. So this is MIH, and each of these different tiles are the entry points to the different packages. So if I click on the Mzansi wallet tile, it'll open up the Mzansi wallet for us so that we can see everything over here. So let's go back and let's head over to, so this is the tile that we need to change. You'll see if we click on it, OP20, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. If we click on this tile, you'll see that nothing is happening at the moment. That's because we aren't using our Go router in order to navigate over for us. So let's do that now quickly. So I'm just going to open up that tile for me. So which is this. We must also do setup business. Let's add that to our list also before we forget. So set up business profile. Yeah, we need to have a route over there for that also. But we are here, and this is our tile. So what we are changing is this part. Instead of us using navigator.of context push named, what we are going to use is our new Go router. So we're going to say context dot go named inside here. We're going to say business management extras. Yeah, let me put a thing inside here. AI is helping us out, which is cool. Then if I V down, comment this out and save it. Now if we open up MIH again, head over to the business side and click on the tile, what happens is it should take us through to our business profile in order to manage things. So you can see that is sorted. But now if I click on the back button, which is right here, it's going to give us an error. So if I click on this, you can see it's a white screen, which means that there's basically an error happening over here. And you see lots of errors appear when that happens. So we need to fix that. In order to fix that, let's go to our Go router, manage our profile. Well, I'm going to say GD, which is basically go to definition. So GD, and it's going to open up our file for us. So the thing that needs to change is under our MIH package, it's the action button. So if I GD under get action, it should take me here, which is basically I'm saying navigator.pop. I don't want to do this. So I'm going to delete this. And I want to keep the focus or the focus scope also. So what we will do is we'll head over to a package that we used previously and just steal some code from there because we are kind of lazy. So yeah, here's the code over here. So I'm going to yank 3 down, yank 3 down. And then what is this extras? We'll figure out what the extras is all about. Escape here, then paste it in, delete. So now it should be working. Instead of true, I think I should say false over here, the extras. Let's go and see what home requires. So home should be at the top over here. Personal selected. Okay, so it should be false over here. Change inside word, false. Thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. They're flooding through tonight. They're flooding through. They're flooding through. So now if we head back over to the business side of MIH, click on the business profile. It takes us to our business profile. And if we click on back, it takes us back. So everything is working as expected with our 2 buttons, which is perfect. I don't think there's anything. Or what we'll have to also change is when we edit our profile and click on update, you can see white screen. So that's something that needs to change also. That's something that needs to change. Just followed me. Who just followed me right now? Shout out to you. Tapelo, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Code Ninja, nice to see you here today. Nice to see you. So yeah, so let's head over to our business profile and edit our business profile because that's something that needs to change also. So if we head over to the business profile, I think get body, if we scroll, yeah. It should be over here, GD. And I thank you. Why is it not coming through on such a thingy? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me start my chat so I can see you. I apologize if I've missed anyone's chat. Please send it again, then I can see it on my side. But I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Everything should be sorted right now. Yes, Sawubona Code Ninja. Sawubona Dad. Nice to see everyone here. Nice to see everyone here. So this side, our business, not business user. That's not what we want. We want to go to business details. This one over here, GD. Kind of messy that side. I want to see why it's so messy. But under here, we should be able to see one of our methods should be called as an edit business profile window. So you can see that back button should work if we head over. So if I come here, open this edit profile and click on this, it should remove it, which is fine, but I don't want to use this. I want to use context.pop. Sorry, .pop. What is the app about? Thank you so much for that question. We can dive into that right now. Context. Cool. Let me save this and let's head over to the production version of MIH. So, or the live version. Let me not use development terms. So this is the live version of MIH that you're seeing right now. MIH is available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and the web. All you have to do is search MIH or the MIH app, and we should appear at the top of the list. So if I were to search MIH app on Google, you can see at the top of the list, we have our Google Play Store listing, and then we have the web app. So I would recommend you take the web app version. Or not the web app version, sorry, the Android version, because that's the best version out there. But if you want to figure out more about MIH, create an MIH account, and then you can ask Mzansi the question. So we have our own friendly AI assistant called Mzansi AI. You can see it here. And you can easily ask it a question from the home screen. So we'll ask the question, what is MIH all about? In one paragraph. Press enter. What that'll do, it'll send that request to our AI and it'll come back with an answer. Let's listen to this, and Code Ninja, let me know if we need to elaborate on anything. Let's listen.
Hey there, waving hand. Mzansi Innovation Hub's MIH app is like your all-in-one companion for navigating both your personal and professional life here in Mzansi. Think of it as a super-powered platform designed to streamline everything from managing your business profile and team, scheduling appointments, to even doing quick calculations. We've got features like a digital wallet for loyalty cards, a patient manager for medical practices, and of course, me, Mzansi AI to answer your questions and lend a hand with creative writing and more. Basically, we're here to make your life easier and more connected. Smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks.
Thank you so much, Mzansi AI, for that answer. I appreciate you. So that's what MIH is all about. So I don't think it said it here, but MIH is the first super app of Mzansi. Wow, this is cool. Thank you so much. MIH is short for Mzansi Innovation Hub. That's us. We are currently on version 1.1. I think it's 16. I made a mistake over here. I'll update it in the next update. But we are on version 1.1.15. And you can download us, like I said, on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store. Let's do that right now. The Apple App Store. So on the Apple App Store, you can just search MIH. MIH, enter. And we should appear at the top of the list. You can download us from there also. Don't you think a lady's voice would be nicer? So that's a very great point, and I've heard a lot of concern around the voice of Mzansi AI. So if you aren't aware with how MIH looks and works, the technology stack of it, this is what it looks like at the moment. All right. Thank you so much, Code Ninja, for the question. So Code Ninja was basically saying, don't you think a lady's voice would be a bit nicer? In quotes, nicer. So this is our technology stack, and you can see that our front end is using Flutter. So because we are using Flutter, we do use pub.dev to find different packages that people have created in order to make MIH better. So we are using Flutter text to speech. If we head over, you can see Flutter TTS. Let's make this big. So Flutter TTS is what we are using. And my understanding of how this works is it uses the text-to-speech models. Let's call it models. But yeah, it uses the text-to-speech stuff. Sawubona, Dr. Pixels, nice to see you. It uses the text-to-speech stuff inside the phone already. So what you would hear, or what we are hearing now, and when you use MIH on your own device, it might be a little bit different because it's using the text-to-speech built inside the phone. That's what it's using over here. So I know the Mac, so I'm using a Mac over here. The Mac version, the voices over here are quite terrible, but when I'm using my phone, it does have a lady's voice, and it's a little bit better. Not the best, but a little bit better. But yeah, we are learning, and this is free to use, right? So I don't want to. I know there's AI. There are AI voice creation websites out there, but they are quite pricey. So in order to reduce the cost, Sawubona, Giannis, Sawubona, nice to see you. So yeah, that's what we were. So in order to reduce the cost, we are using this, but we'll figure out how to use it better. We are only using the basics at the moment. But yes, that's why the voice isn't sounding so nice. I blame the Mac for that. Dr. Pixels. So Dr. Pixels created something for us on PubDev also. So it's called KenLogger. So I think it was this weekend, Dr. Pixels. I really like the KenLogger. And I wanted to make some enhancements to it because I did see that it is open source with the MIT license. So I wanted to make little enhancements to the KenLogger itself. I'm not sure if you got the notification on your side, but let's head over to Git. And so I'm not too familiar with GitHub and how to push stuff to the different people and all of the different things right there. But I did submit a little fix to fix the coloring on iOS, because I think you did tell me that you are using, when you were testing it out, you were testing it out with an Android emulator and on the web. So that's why they're working on that side, but it wasn't working when I used the iOS version of it. So I made a change Is it? I will check it out. Sorry, man. I was caught up. No, no, no. So it's not a problem. On your own time, right? On your own time. But I was just playing around with it and testing it out. But let's switch over to that project right now. And then I can show you the improvements that I made or the changes that I made. Because I also want to learn about how open source projects work and how to contribute and all of those different things. So let's open folder and open KenLogger. But there's something strange that's happening. So if I use KenLogger, I should be able to say dot something. How? I asked him the question. Where was it? Okay, no, no, no. It's deep down over here. But let's have a look. So let's ask Google the question, how to run, or let's ask Mzansi the question. Let's go back. How to run a dot file. So I was working, once again, I'm still learning also. So let's see, IDE, I want to run it in the terminal. Talking long stories in terminal, how to run dot in the terminal. So dot run, okay. I think I can just say dot, okay. So it should be dot what? So dot example / example dot. Yeah. So remind me later. So I did make some improvements, right? So for those that don't know what KenLogger is, let's head back over to pub.dev. So KenLogger is a tool created by one of the members of Mzansi, Dr. Pixels, on TikTok right now. So his package is called KenLogger. It's on version 0.0.3 right now. And KenLogger is a simple and colorful console logger for Dart and Flutter CLI applications. So for those that don't know what CLI is, it's command line interface. So this terminal right here is a command line interface. That's what it's all about. And the features that it provides you is log types, which is error, info, success, and warning. And then there's a color output in supported terminals and easy to use static methods. And you can see over here, this is what it looks like. So I've been loving it ever since Dr. Pixels told us about it. I've been using it to create my logs. And that's just to have different things like this on the screen, because when you're using the debug console, everything just comes out as blue. So it's hard to see where you're printing things on the screen to debug. So this allows you to see everything in color and the different types of errors and things. It's a very powerful logging tool that he created for us. So let me jump into the enhancements that I made to it itself. Let's see. Yes, so if I had a look on my side, I don't know if it's an iOS issue or what, but the error thing emoji, let's call it an error emoji, and the info emoji was showing up as square blocks. You can see it over here. So what I did was I changed that to use normal emojis. I don't know if that's going to work, but it works on my side. So I use normal emojis from like the keyboard. So I just copied and pasted that into there, and I used that. And then also I saw that you were using, what is this? ANSI color formatting. So ASNI color formatting is this, and you basically give it this input over here in the normal print statement, this input, and you give it the color code, and it'll provide you with a certain color. So what I did, Dr. Pixels, is because it wasn't working on my side in the iOS thing, I'm sure it had to do with the terminal itself. So I was doing some research, and it definitely has to do with the terminal itself. So I'm sure other people fixed this issue also. So I was searching pub.dev, and I found this. So it's ANSI colors. It's another package that's available, which provides you with a huge color palette of colors that work on all platforms. Mr. himself, Sawubona, nice to see you. Sawubona. So yeah, so it provides you with all of these different colors. So instead of, if we have a look at the code, instead of using this X1B and then a color code with an M at the end, what I changed it to was using this ASNI pin, which also provides you with the colors. And I use that when printing. The only problem is, well, I don't know if it's a problem, but when I run, those are great enhancements. Thanks a lot. I'll surely look at it this weekend. Perfect, perfect. No rush, no rush. And also, but the one thing that I was stressed about, I did put it in my submission to you. If we say, I think Flutter test, yeah, if I use Flutter test, for some reason, I'm happy to get a contributor. I'm happy to contribute. This is my first project that I'm going to be contributing on, so thank you so much. So when I use Flutter test, it doesn't provide the colors, print out the colors for me. And then I did check with Gemini, and Gemini was saying that the Flutter test package, it tests out the functionality, and it's not really printing it out the same way it's printing it out here. It's using some other method to print it out, which I'm not 100% sure about. I really would like you to test it to see if it does work on your side. But yeah, I did make some improvements. Let me know if there's anything that I need to change. But yeah, cool, very exciting stuff. I'm happy to contribute to the project. I didn't do much things. I did do a little bit of things, but thank you so much for this package. Yeah, that's KenLogger, guys. Will do. Thanks. Thank you so much, Dr. Pixels. Cool. So that's KenLogger. If you are a Flutter dev or a .dev, please feel free to check out KenLogger. It is available on pub.dev. Just search KenLogger. You'll find it at the top of the list. Let's head back over to MIH's code. File, open folder. And does anyone else out there have any projects that they are working on that they would like us to look at? More than happy to have a look at it with everyone over here. Let's run it again. So on Chrome, is it even open? Okay, let's close this. Let's close this. Let's run it again. So we're running MIH in the web version at the moment. The only reason why I'm doing that is to test out the query parameters. That's what a query parameters. So let me show you what that's all about once it loads. So it's loaded right now. And let's see. Yeah, perfect. And you can see at the bottom KenLogger doing its things over there. You see it's basically telling, this is a log. You see how easy it is to look at. It's basically a log and showing me that I'm in the auth package right now with my router. So let's go and this. Come here, and you can see it's telling me I'm in my home package. This is the power of KenLogger. Super powerful tool. So yes, this is what I wanted to show you. Oh, this is a query path. So if I go to, I think it's auth slash, is it reset password? Let's go to the top. Auth, where is this? Auth reset dash password, okay. If I go to auth slash reset dash password, comma, token, 1, 2, 3, 4, enter. Oh, token equals, damn it, my bad. Should have copied that. Oh, no, that's fine, perfect. Equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much. I see someone just followed me now. Who followed me? Let's go investigate. Kazmir, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Why is this not working? Did I spell something wrong? Reset password token. Auth reset password. Where is it? It should be equals to token equals to this, enter. Okay. I think something definitely, let's try it out over here. You see, this is what I said when I mean testing is required. So let me not be signed in and go /reset-password, comma 1 token equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, but basically, let me go to the reset password package and I'll show you what that does. But we'll fix that issue now also while we over here. So let me go to the body just above our icon, just over here. We can have text, widget.token, and then const sizebox 25, and then this one, can I say style font size 0, hectic, font size 20, comma, save, const x, save. Cool. So if I were to run it again, what's the issue? Style. Let me go color. Color is MIH color. MIH color. Colors. Why is it .new? Strange thing seems to be happening. Let me just do the secondary color. Yeah, copy or undo. Copy this, paste it here. Oh yes, paste. That's why it was doing nonsense. Delete inside word. Const. Cool. What is this? Let's delete this. Maybe it needs lots of testing. So this one over here should definitely not be. Okay, there's a message from babies. So babies, the question is, do you use Tailwind CSS? No. So we are not using Tailwind CSS. We are using Flutter as our front-end framework. So you can see at our technology stack, Flutter is our front end, and we use that to design everything. So that's what we are using right now, and that uses, I wish, and that uses, what is that? That uses Dart as its language. But for some reason, this over here shouldn't be here, right? And then it should come through. Let's see what's going on in our root over here. So it's coming through here. It's getting it. If our token is null, it's taking us back home. If it's not null, it's taking us here. So that should be fine. If we reset it, is it our colors? Let me stop this. I close this also. Quit this. So the argument string, comma, can't be assigned to a parameter string. Oh no, this is old code. This is old code. Okay, that's why it wasn't updating. This is old code over here. Cool. So have you used Flutter extensions before? Flutter extensions before? No, I haven't. Let's figure out what that is. Flutter extensions. So first I'm going to ask Mzansi the question. Let me know if Mzansi AI is talking garbage to us. Please explain Explain what Flutter extensions are. I am a beginner. So okay, we'll have a listen once it's done thinking. Let's listen.
Hey there, waving hand. No worries, let's break down Flutter extensions. I'm happy to explain it in a way that's easy to understand. Imagine Flutter as a toolbox filled with pre-built widgets, like buttons, text fields, etc., to build your apps. Extensions are like adding extra tools to that toolbox. They let you add functionality to existing widgets or create entirely new ones. Think of it this way. Widgets, the basic building blocks of your app. Extensions, add-ons that enhance those building blocks. Why are they useful? Reusability, you can create an extension once and use it across your whole app, saving you time and effort. Customization, extensions allow you to tailor widgets to your specific needs. For example, you could add a custom animation to a button. Simplification, they can make complex tasks easier to implement. In simple terms, Flutter extensions are a way to extend the capabilities of Flutter's built-in widgets, making your app development more efficient and flexible. Would you like me to elaborate on this topic? Smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks.
Thank you so much, Mzansi AI. Dr. Pickles, let me know if it's talking the correct things to us. But I haven't used Flutter extensions before. I think I have used it unknowingly because of some other tools that I'm using. However, we do have, let me move my code over. We do have, or we are creating a package. So you can see MIH package components. And all of these components are like its own thing. So you can see we have the MIH button, which is our own coded button that we use to create our own functionality or add our functionality on top of the correct. So it would be able to inject all your colors into context. Oh, okay. So I am using something like that. I am using something similar to that. Let's go to, so context.primary or constant.mobile padding. Interesting. I have something similar to that. I called it themes, but it's definitely not correct. Let me go there. It's definitely not correct. It's old legacy code, but we can fix that. So you can see I have a thing called theme, MIH theme, and this adds it to, so you can see I have the theme data, which is the font family, the color scheme. So I injected all of my colors and things into my MIH theme. So all of the different colors for the different things that I have inside MIH. So you can see there's the date picker. I forced the color over here, but I think it's not 100% what you're talking about, but this is how I implemented it. Don't worry about the equals to dark mode and all of the stuff. That's legacy code. That's legacy code from my side. But yeah, we do have something similar to that. Not exactly what you're talking about. I'll have to look into, what did you say it was? Flutter extensions, but yeah, that's how we are doing it. And our Flutter button, so you can see we created our own button, which uses the normal button out. Or it doesn't use the normal button. It creates a whole lot of different other things. So we can have the material, the mouse region, the inkwell container, all of these different things. So we are creating our own stuff. I see. It is indeed similar, indeed, yeah. Yeah, I should definitely give it a shot for sure. Thank you so much for letting us know. So let's go back over and go to auth again. So auth/reset-password that, and then it's token equals 1234. And there should be something at the top over here. It's not doing it. I'm not sure why. I think it has something to do with, I don't know. Let's try and just use KenLogger and see what happens over there. Let's use KenLogger over here. So reset password. Yeah, let's use KenLogger. Yank this. KenLogger will come in over here, paste. And forgot password. We're going to change this to reset password. Reset password. And then let's do another yank this, paste it, and then let's say 5W, W, or let me go back, CW token equals to wwcw. Then we can just say here, or let's delete this, paste it below here, because I want to use the token variable. Insert $token. So we should, yeah, the token is pulling through. As you can see, shout out Ken Logger. You see the power. Do you see the power of Ken Logger? Super powerful, super powerful. So we have 1, 2, 3 over here, but for some reason it's not displaying it. I think I'm just displaying it on the wrong side. Yeah, that's why it's not working. So if we go here, our Go router and reset password. I'm on the wrong reset password screen. I was pushing code into the wrong screen on my side. Love to see it. Sadly, I'll have to dash now. Work call. No problem. Thank you so much for diving into the MIH lab. We appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, Dr. Pixels. So our thing is working there. So yeah, we were just coding in one of our legacy reset password screens. So we are updating stuff to take in new things. So let's over there text. The data will be token. Yeah, we'll steal this code for testing purposes only. Cool. And now if I were to save this and take you back, you should see token 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top. So that means it is working fine. This needs to be at the top center. Change inside word, start. So yeah, if we have a look, why didn't it reset? I'm sure it did reset. I'm just not doing things properly. Yeah, now it's perfect. Now it's working fine. So you can see at the top of the screen we have our token, which is the same thing that was put into the URL bar. So this is one of the functionalities that GoRouter provides you. You can see how easy and simple it is to implement something like that. All you have to do is you have to get the state of that route, and then you have the query parameter over here. Yeah, you have the query parameter over here. And then you can use that wherever. But the one thing that is causing us issues is this. So if I'm not signed in, it can come here. Yeah, it should be fine. You shouldn't be signed into MIH. So the error is this, right? Let me show you what the error is. Let's go back. Once I sign in, back. Let me just copy this. Copy. Once I sign into MIH, so now I'm signed in, as you can see. Once I'm signed in and then I go to reset password, you shouldn't be able to reset your password if you're already signed into MIH. You should be signed out, and yeah, you should be on the auth package in order to do that. That's why if I click on this, it takes me directly to the home, because you're already signed in. Why are you wanting to reset your password? In order to reset your password, you have to sign out and then go to forgot password. Once you click on forgot password and all of this, then it will take you to then it will take you to thingy. I don't think that should be the way of doing it. Okay, it shouldn't be the way of doing it. It should be here also, but then let's ask AI. So I'm going to use Copilot right now. I'm just going to give Copilot this file, and let's start a new chat. So when I am signed in, my reset password route navigates me home and not to the route. I would like it to be accessible. Should it be? Let me know in the chat, because Should it be accessible if you are already signed into MIH? I don't think so. I'm not sure if it should be accessible if you are signed into MIH. Very interesting. I would like it to be accessible. Let's see what code is generated by Copilot. Let's see what other models are out there. No, still the same old models. So accessible, if you are signed in or not. Signed in or not. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. So the issue is caused by this redirect. Yes, we know that. Second condition. Okay. So if I'm signed in, Copilot so payable. Code pilot so payable. Ellie, I'm not sure what you're saying, but Copilot so payable. So I use the free one. I'm not exactly sure what you are asking me right now, but you can elaborate in the chat. But I am using the free versions of Copilot. I am using VS Code as my code IDE. Is it payable? Okay, perfect. So I am using Copilot on VS Code. So I'm using VS Code as my IDE. And if you have a look at the extension, so I didn't add this myself. It automatically added it for me. But if I scroll, not recommended, if I scroll down, you'll see this GitHub Copilot and Copilot chat. This was automatically added to my VS Code for me. I don't think I added it. It came with one of the updates. And this one gives you a few, if we click on, you see at the bottom of the screen, it has a Copilot button to activate, once you install these two things. Wait, let's go back. Once you install both of these two, which is GitHub Copilot and GitHub Copilot chat, what will happen is you should see this at the top of the screen. So this is how you open and close. Thank you so much. It's Jeremy for the follow. So this is how you open and close the chat. So I'm going to click on that button now, and you can see that chat is opening and closing. That's the one thing that it provides. Then at the bottom of the screen, you can see the Copilot icon also. If you click on that, I see Mr. Who's this? Mahale. Mr. Mahale, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Ali, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. So it also provides you with this icon at the bottom of the screen. When you click on this, a new window appears, and it shows you how much you've used Copilot and how much is left over. So they do give you a few credits available for you. So you can see code completion. This is while I'm typing, it suggests code for me. This finishes the quickest. This out here finishes the quickest, because sometimes it's out there generating semicolons for you, and I just use them, so that's why it finishes quickly. But then I have the chat on the side of the screen that we just use right now. Thank you so much, NT3, for the follow. I appreciate you. So yeah, I'm using the messaging right now, and this is all free tools. But once you run out of the code completions, then it's done. But when that happens, I just use Gemini or any of the other codes, and I just paste my code into there, or I drop my file over there, and that's how I get it going. But yes, it is free to use if you are using VS Code. I think if you are using Android Studio Code, it comes with Gemini built in. So Gemini is their tool to use. And I'm not sure, like, if you use Claude, if you use those other editors, I'm not too familiar with them. And also, when you are using Copilot in VS Code, it does bring you some free models over here, but it's quite old models. Ooh, there's a new one out, GPT-5 Mini, nice. So I'll use GPT-5 Mini going forward. So there's multiple models out there. So it's Claude Sonnet 3.5, Gemini 2.0, very old, GPT 4.1, 4.0. I'm not sure the difference, in GPT-5 Mini. I'm not sure the differences between all of them. And then O3 Mini. That's what's out here. So these are the free models that you can use, but you can add a premium model. Or yeah, you can add their premium model, but we don't want to do that. And if you already subscribe to a different AI model, like you have a paid-for version, you can go to manage models, and you can select the specific model that you would like. All right, and then you can get going with the models the paid for models that you are using. But these ones are free. Thank you so much for the question, Ali. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's ask it the same question with GPT-5 and see what it says. Maybe it's a little bit smarter, GPT-5. Here, GPT-5 money for all clients. Enable access to GPT-5 model from OpenAI. Enable. Select enabled. Okay. And let's see what's going to happen. So it's working. Yeah, there's it over there. Definitely a lot slower than the previous one, but it's probably thinking, and it's the mini model, so yeah, let's see. Cause, your straight to the point cause, your redirect logic treats any route in unauthenticated path as only for unauthenticated users. Okay. And sends sign-in users to home. Okay. Fix, remove, reset password from that list. So better compare your don't break match. Okay. So let's see what code they did. So they said remove that from here. Okay. And then current path, which is this. If this contains current path. Okay, yeah. Let me know in the chat. I think when I am signing in, yeah, so this is the flow of resetting your password, right? Let's go through that flow. So when you first open up MIH, you enter your email, let's say test@test.com, and enter some password and click on sign in. Then it says password attempt unsuccessful. Then you've made sure that your email is correct, made sure that caps lock is fine, but now you truly don't know what your password is. So you're already signed out of MIH. Then we can close that, click on forgot password, and you can you enter your email. And let me open up that thing for you. I'll show you what the thing looks like. The email that you'll receive would look like. Give me 1 second. I'm opening it up on the side. So pop this out. So it'll look something like this. It's very bare bones at the moment. I don't know how to resolve that. My bad. I closed everything. Foolish behavior, foolish behavior. Now, so we have this. This is what it'll look like. So reset password instructions. Then in order to reset your password, you do this, and then there's a link. So you can click on this button or click on the link, and then this should take you through to our reset password screen that has been demonstrating. Let me go to my thingies, copy. So once you click on it, it should automatically enter that into the URL bar for you, and it should take you to the password reset screens where it pulls through the token, this token over here. That's coming through from super tokens. That's how we authenticate you. So, okay. Yeah, I think how it's working is fine right now because the flow is you are signed out of MIH. You have to be signed out of MIH. You can't be signed into MIH. You have to be signed out in order to forget your password and things. Yeah. Perfect. I think that's working fine as expected, as expected. Cool. Thank you so much, everyone. Let me flip my camera for you. Let me flip my camera. So we're not going to go any longer today. We're going to keep it short this evening. We're going to keep it at 1 hour. And let me flip over for everyone else. Flip here, flip here. Cool. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the MIH live this evening. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the follows, for all the likes, for your input. Thank you so much to Dr. Pixels for the Ken Logger. If you'd like to support MIH, please feel free to follow us, like our videos, like our lives, share it with your friends. What you can also do is you can download MIH. It is available on the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and the web. You can download the app over there and you can create an MIH account and get going with that. If you'd like to support us even further, We do have a Patreon available, and we have TikTok subscriptions. So whichever one you prefer, you can head over there and subscribe or unlock, become a premium member of Mzansi. We do have multiple different features that are unlocked when you become a premium member of Mzansi through both platforms. So I'm just opening that up now so I can show you. So I can tell you. So what is included in that, in becoming a premium member of Mzansi, is you'll be able to become a beta tester for MIH. So you'll get the first you'll be the first to see the updates before we release it to everyone else, the rest of the people of Mzansi. We also have a private Discord community that we are going, where we can have discussions over there. We can have chats going. We're also going to have shout outs during the MIH lives. So we're going to have like some banner or something, or we're just going to shout everyone out at the end of the lives. And we're going to have monthly live chats with our premium members of Mzansi. So we're going to head over to like a Zoom call or something like that, and we can start having a conversation over there, and that'll be streamed across multiple different platforms. Cool. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the live this evening. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you again. We are live Monday to Thursday at 7 p.m. So I'll see you again tomorrow, and let's keep working hard, Mzansi.